Hey, Matt McKay here with Expert Mortgage Group. I am super excited to be able to be sharing this tool for you, which is a financing feasibility calculator and tool essentially that's going to help you be able to help yourself or your clients essentially go through the analysis of financing for commercial financing. One of the challenges that we get on commercial financing is a lot of folks don't essentially understand how it works. So I'm going to run you through a quick demo using our new tool essentially that you can find at yourmortgagepartners.ca. And when you click under commercial financing feasibility, to run through the questions. So you have the AI assistant there that you can ask some questions on how much can I get for financing. So I'll run the scenario today on a multi-unit. I'll run a hypothetical scenario on a 12 unit, just running quick numbers and giving you an example on how it works. So I'm going to be choosing that the borrower in this case will be a corporation, and I'm going to call it 123 NB Inc. And 123 NB Inc. I'm going to add myself as an owner, as 100% owner of the corporation. And I'm going to say 441 Acadie, and yep, is the address. All right. And then here I go in and I go for the title, I go as president. I will personal guarantee the loan. That's typically how it goes when you're doing a commercial loan. It's very often, like most of the times, the lenders will require you to personal guarantee the loan essentially when you're buying a property. How did you hear from us? Let's say social media, because you watched this video. And we go continue. So what kind of deal are you doing? Well, I'm buying a property. I am buying, in this case, a multi-unit. So when I'm going to, oh, sorry, 1 second. We're buying a property. Here is a multi-unit, and I want to go multi-unit financing for a CMHC insured 5+ unit. When in this case, for CMHC financing, we're looking at a debt coverage ratio as low as 1.1, up to 95% financing, up to 50-year amortization. I go continue. And then it's going to ask me about information about the property. So I'm going to say, okay, this is 50 Rue Principale in Nigwak, New Brunswick. Again, this is a hypothetical situation or scenario. And I'm going to say I'm paying $1 million for this property. It is a 12 unit. And I am paying the purchase price going to be the same as the property value in this case. I'm paying $1 million. It's worth $1 million. And I need to borrow $950,000. I want to go CMHC 95% financing. There is no phase one as of yet. So in this case, I will leave this blank and go to continue for the next step. I'm going to say that the rental income in this case, you always want to verify the leases and the rent roll, getting a rent roll from the current owner, verify all the leases to make sure that everything is matching. And you also want to make sure that you're getting 12-month statements for the expenses of the last 12 months of the building. So you want to confirm property taxes, maintenance and repairs, lawn and snow, property management, all of the expenses, you want to confirm them because once you've bought the building, you're stuck with that building. So I'm going to put in a vacancy of 2% for that market, and I'm going to say that it's bringing $100 per month in laundry income in this case. I will use 21,500 for property taxes. The insurance, I will use $4,000. I got a quote from the insurance in this case as a scenario, and the insurance quote was $4,000. I'm only paying the utilities in the common areas in this scenario, and also paying water and sewer. So I'm going to put in that I'm paying $7,000 of NB Power, water and sewer, and the utilities, and there's no other expenses. Repairs and maintenance, I'm gonna use the scenario that's a fairly new building, and I'm gonna use a $5,000 repairs and maintenance just from painting when units become vacant and so on. And I'm gonna use a property management company that's gonna charge me 5%. Any other expenses? Well, there could be some marketing expenses, accounting, bookkeeping, and some of these things. I'm gonna throw in $2,000 essentially in there. So in this scenario, when we're looking at this, we have an effective gross income of $104,000 minus the expensive. You have a net operating income of 59,350. So the debt coverage ratio that we're seeing here is 1.33. So remember, we can go as low as 1.1 on a CMHC. So in this case, 1.33 looks like it's financeable. So when you go here and you click generate PDF, what it's going to do is it's going to ask you for your information. This essentially, I'm going to put in here. Whoa. Um, and it's going to send expert mortgage group a copy, and you're also getting a copy of your analysis. So what the document will tell you is what are the documents that are required, what's the estimated payment range, high level, does the deal work, how much down payment did I need to put down, and so on. So when you have this document, essentially then you have something that you can go back to and refer to all the documents that you're going to need. We'll get a copy, and then you can reach out to our office and book a call. And in this case, once we have this document, then we can go in and have a copy of the analysis that's been done. So this is what it's going to look like. It's going to give you an executive summary, the borrower profile. It's going to give you the property details, and it's also going to give us the information, so you don't have to duplicate this information. We'll have a copy of it, and then give you the financial summary, an estimated payment range, an estimated insurance premium for CMHC, and so on. And when you're doing a CMHC deal, like you need an appraisal, a phase one, you need a lot of documentation essentially, but it gives you an idea of what this could look like as a estimated ballpark of financing if it actually works. This is the last page will give you the anticipated required documents, which is, compliance docs, client agreements, the property documents, and then the financial documents that we would need from you, the equity down payment, and the required docs. So again, great little tool essentially for real estate agents, for mortgage brokers, essentially looking to refer clients to expert mortgage group, for clients that want to run their own analysis to know actually if the deal is going to work and if it makes sense to pursue that opportunity. So if you have any questions, reach out to us, but visit our website, yourmortgagepartners.ca. Click on commercial financing feasibility, and this great little tool is going to help you and help us essentially make sure that you're doing the right deals and you're putting your energy in the right transactions. 1-866-585-2022 or expertgrp.ca or yourmortgagepartners.ca. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. Take care.